Okay, my name is Jeff Thayer. I'm the author of Starfish Evolution. This is the first video that I put together in order to give you a little bit of the backstory about why I wrote the book. It's a long story, and this is going to be something which I will continue to update as I can in order to give you more depth than what is actually in the book. The reason that I wrote the book is because it's a story that really needs to be told. It's something that is best understood as my experiments with truth. I wrote the book because I was compelled to write it, actually. It's a story that just needs to be told. As you probably will understand as you go through this video series and some of the links that I've provided, the story character Jax represents a composite of experiences that I've had in my lifetime. And it's something that is an ongoing journey. Simply stated, it is a book which is a continuing saga. I'm certainly not done learning and experimenting with some of the concepts that are in the book. Some of the material may be new to you. It may be something that you have not heard before. My guess is a lot of it you probably haven't heard before. And I encourage you to watch the videos, to follow my blog, and to participate in this ongoing discussion of all of our experiments with things that work and things that don't. Let's talk a little bit about my backstory. Why Walmart, and what am I doing there? I joined Walmart in the lawn and garden section, and when I first started working there as an associate, I kind of told them, you know, I like doing this so much I'd almost do it for free, but financially I can't. And I worked there for a while and then was promoted eventually to a support manager that was a new opportunity, and I took it, and I now am a fresh support manager, primarily in grocery. So my duties are to handle the fresh area, which includes the deli, it includes the meat section, it includes the produce section and the dairy section primarily. And my job every day is to pretty much act as a coach to help support the management and to make certain that the customer's experience is as pleasant as possible. One of the things I learned early on in my journey with Walmart is that there's a significant morale opportunity that exists, and I felt my job, in addition to what I do every day, was to lift people's spirits through humor and through engagement with the coworkers. So when I started writing this book, I really didn't have writer's block. I started out with notes. I threw the notes away eventually and just let it flow, let the muse come in and pretty much write the book with me. I've never really had writer's block. Years and years ago, I was a lawyer and wrote an awful lot, obviously, for a variety of different reasons. And by background, I have an environmental sciences degree. So I've always been interested in nature. I've always been interested in the questions that a lot of people don't seem to know the answers to about how things grow, why they grow, and how they grow better. I've had an interest in permaculture and an interest in food forests and farmscaping. I've probably been farming and gardening 35, 40 years since I was a kid. I've always enjoyed plants and a relationship with plants because I think it's a reflection of life and how you respect life and how you respect people, ultimately. The video series that I've pretty much created and architected out is going to be up to 20 videos to start, and we'll see where it goes. It's going to be an ongoing process. It may be quite a bit more than that. I invite other people to share videos that help to elaborate on and add to the conversation. So the videos will be 5 to 10 minutes long each. There's no magic to it. If you hear some rustling in the background, that's my cat Mittens, who seems to want to, on a continuous basis, follow what I do. So this video series is going to examine some of the concepts in the book much more deeply. What I'm going to try to do is share with you questions that I still have and some of the experiments that I am continuing to do on an ongoing basis to determine whether or not one particular method works and how it works and how it might work better. I'm really interested in soils. I'm really interested in plants. It's been a lifelong passion of mine to try to advance my own understanding so that the result is that the plants are happier and I'm able to achieve success with soil additions and growing conditions in a way that might be considered rather unique. So Starfish is really about bringing a new meaning to working and how we work, rather than looking at what we do every day and what I do every day as simply a job, a place where I go and spend 10 hours a day when I'm there, doing pretty much the same routines. I look at it as an opportunity to meet people, to help people, to answer their questions, to find things for them, but really to become a friend. Jax has Jax in the book has a couple of different things he does every day, one of which is he asks people their name sometimes when it's not uncomfortable, and he sometimes will talk to them by first name because he's become their friend. And there is a real significant change in the working experience when you rewrite the story about why you're there rather than what you do. The why you there, or excuse me, the why you are there, the why I am there, is not defined by the tasks that I'm asked to do every day. It's defined by the relationships that I establish with coworkers, and it's defined by the experience the customer has when they ask me for assistance. A kind word in the morning is extremely important. There are people there at Walmart that come in every day, some of which just walk around because they want the companionship of being in a place where people say hello to them. And I make it a point every day to do that. And Starfish, the evolution of people at work, is primarily focused on several themes, but one of them is improving and helping to redefine and rewrite a person's story about why they do what they do. When you rewrite your story, and my reference to this is a book called The Power of Story by a man named Joseph Lair. His approach is to rewrite your story, not from your past, but from your present, and to make that story compelling, to make that story interesting, to make that story helpful to people. And so I incorporate a lot of that into my working relationship at Walmart, and it's part of what the backstory is on Jax. So stay tuned. This is the first video. Hopefully they will improve, and we will get into some of these concepts a lot deeper. I will ask questions that I have of myself in my experiments with truth and how things operate. And I look forward to your responses. I look forward to your contributions and sharing this journey with me. So have a great day.